Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Guns Locked, where I show you how to get dreadlocks like some of your favorite celebrities. I'm Gunther the Great, and today we are going to be looking at Ski Mask of Some God and He Cut His Dreadlocks. And to start this off, I've actually done a dread review on Ski Mask. You can check this video out. I'll leave a link to it in the description. At first, there were some speculations on whether his dreadlocks were real or fake, and in that video I actually explained on how his dreadlocks were fake, and I know Not Like did a video on that, and then it turns out that they actually weren't fake according to a whole bunch of people. But I'll leave that up to you guys. You can comment down below whether they are real or fake. I do believe they are real, but these days you really can't tell. I know Lil Pump had speculations whether his were real or fake, and that's still like one of those things you really don't know. And Smoke Perp as well, his were named as fake. His were easier to believe that they were fake because you could see just based on how synthetic dreadlocks look versus real dreadlocks. But you guys, real or fake, doesn't really matter. If you want dreadlocks, get them, whether they're real or fake, it's up to you. But just to do a brief breakdown of how his dreadlocks were before he cut them, his hair top was about a 4B. The method he chose was twisting with gel, most likely, or he just got synthetic dreads put in, but yeah, we'll leave that up to you. And as far as maintenance goes, it looked like he was just doing twisting with gel as well. And then the style he would mostly wear is just a do-rag. So his dreadlocks a lot of the time were not shown, which leads me almost into thinking that his hair was cut for a long time before he even announced it to the public. With this photo right here. Now, why did he cut his dreadlocks is the number one thing that we're trying to figure out. Now, one thing that almost leads me to believe that it was from X's death is because you see people like Lil Pump who dyed his hair and dyed his eyebrows, and with his eyebrows being so light, almost resembles how XXXTentacion's hair looked, and with his eyebrows being shaved at the time, it almost looks like how his hair looked and how his eyebrows were. But it could just be a coincidence. But we can say the same thing with Trippie Redd, which was definitely towards X's death, and kind of in remembrance of him is how he dyed his hair. First off being black and blonde, and then he dyed the blonde red afterwards. So that is another thing that's showing just like representation of X's death. We actually seen on Instagram Ski Mask's response to X's death and how he took it very hard and it wasn't easy for him. So I know a lot of people, when it comes to whether it be a loss or just typically when they're going through something, they'll shave their head bald. And I think a lot of people do it as a thing of just restarting or hitting the reset button on something. Just like how we seen with LaMelo Ball and him cutting his hair, which you can watch a video on that as well. But it could even just be that he wanted to cut his dreads. He might have been tired of them, or he wants to get waves considering that he always wears a do-rag all the time, which I think that's the direction he might go in. A lot of people are cutting their hair to get waves, and that's just the thing that's going on right now. The waves are probably back, which honestly they really never left. They've always been here. Do-rags have always been here, but they're just more popular now. But what do you guys think? Why did he cut his dreadlocks? Please leave a comment down below. It'd be awesome to hear all of your opinions. And also, when you leave a comment, you can get a shout out just like. So make sure to leave a comment down below so you can get a shout out in the next video. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.